First, I'd like to thank you, all the people who have sent to me the project of February. They were all amazing, really, really. And the coordinator and the supervisor, when they watched them, they told me that you did a great job. You did a job different from the other people who did it here in the school. I swear, they said this word by word, really. So thank you very much. I know that when I depend on you, I will get what I want and more, not only what I wanted. So thank you very much, really. I appreciate the people who have respected my request, and they did something because they didn't lose also their project mark. So thank you very much to those people, really. You did a great job again and again. Let's go to the book. Yes. Today we are going to study about a new topic. It's the thing that you are going to write. It's the informative essay. From its name, informative essay, what does it mean, you think? What do you mean of an
Essay that
informative?
gives you information.
Yes, great. It's an essay that gives you information. And as long as it gave you information, it means that it's fiction or non-fiction. Hello? Fiction or non-fiction?
Fiction.
Yes, it means it's non-fiction, informative, give you information, real information. It means that it's a non-fiction, things that are we are not. It doesn't have imaginary opinion or image.
Good morning, Miss.
Hello, good morning. Itribi, Muhammad?
Oh, yes.
Okay. طيب. Just 1 second. I'm just opening the last part at the end of your book. I hope I managed to open it. If not, so you have to follow in your book then. Yes, here. That's it. Okay. Let's first read what are the elements I should find in an informative text. This you will find it on your page 298. You find it 298. The informative text present and interprets information gathered through the extensive study of a subject. It means that it interprets. It means that it gives explanation of something that your reader does not understand. You present the information first, and you start to explain it. How can I explain this information? What will be your tools to explain an information or a topic you want to present to your reader? What will be your tools? Hello. You give your reader a topic, and this topic is non-fiction. It means that it's real thing that happened, and you want to explain for your reader this thing. So, what will be your tools? I'm talking to all of you, by the way.
These things actually, this is a statement.
That what?
Facts and evidence.
Yes, first you have to that's right. You have to bring facts, real information, and in the case of the launch text that we have studied, which is the 1963, if you remember, the year that it changed everything.
Yes.
He gave you the topic by telling you that this year there's a lot of things that happened, and this thing had to change the everything. And then what did he do? He started to support it with a lot of events that happened in this year, real things. If you remember, when he talked about the Children Crusade and what happened with these children, he explained with supportive event that this thing didn't stop, that the years that followed, or the days in the same year, how the people were attacked by the white American people in different situation. So he started to support it with real events or a sequence of events that happened in this year, and how that this has an effect on the whole community. So you support it with events or facts that a sequence of events or facts that happened, and then you have to follow this with the effect of each thing. What happened to, or what was the effect of each one of them? Also, the first thing, you have to start with something called the clear thesis statement. What the meaning of a thesis statement? It's like the topic of your whole text. I'm going to show you right now some samples of text you will find at the end of your book to tell you how to identify where the thesis statement. It's like the main idea, the main topic of the whole text. Then we have facts and evidence from a variety of reliable or credited resources. It means trusted. You have to search for the facts from a trusted sites. Clear organization, you have to organize it in a clear way, where you have to integrate or you have to add quotation. You know what's the meaning of quotation, of course. Paraphrase it means you rewrite the same thing but using your own words, and analysis from various resources. A smooth transition, it means that you use transition word, and that's what you have studied before in the argumentative text, to show the relationship between the ideas. Correct grammar, formal style, and objective tone. The correct grammar, one of the important thing that after you finish you have to revise what you have written, to search for if there is incorrect grammar or spelling, because in your writing you don't get the mark for the content only. No, you have a mark for the content, a mark for the grammar, a mark for the structure, a mark for the punctuation. So everything had a mark. When you gather them together, you get your whole mark, which is at the end it will be 10 or 20 according to the distribution of the mark. Go to the end of your book. As I told you, you'll find it the page. It doesn't have a mark. It has a number. It has R12, and at the top you have something called writing. Did you find it in your book at the end? Did you find it? Someone tell me, did you find the page or not? It looks like that.
Which page, Miss?
Again, you find it at the end of your book after the text. It doesn't have the do you know how I'll tell you, do you have page, the last page is 300?
The last page is 355.
Okay, great. Now after this you have R1, R2 and so on, right?
Yes.
Yes, R12.
Okay.
R12, you will find something called writing and informative explanatory text. The same page I'm opening in here.
I find it.
You find it, great. So he gave you here again the elements of the informative or explanatory text. As I told you, the most important thing is the topic sentence or the thesis statement. Under the elements of informative, you find the topic sentence or the thesis statement. Yes. Let me first tell you what is the meaning of a thesis statement. Okay. Yes, here it is. The thesis statement, it is the main thing that you want to prove in your paper. It is exactly like you are saying the topic sentence. And it can have the difference that it have one or two sentences, not only one. And it should go near the end of your introduction. It means that the thesis statement should be included only in the introduction, the first paragraph. Without it, you do not have a research paper. It means that this exactly it's have the same important like the topic sentence. Without the C statement, it means that you don't have a paper or you don't have a writing. Let's go to the next page. In the next page, you have models. You'll find that you have 4 models. Those 4 models are for the same topic, and it's the difference that the first one is written not following the same features or not having the features of the informative text, and the last one, which is number 4, is score number 4. You'll find it on the R16. This is the one that is following all the feature or have all the feature of the informative text. Of course, we will not read the 4. I will read the first one and we will read the last one. What the topic of this one? It's called the Moai, the giant statues of Easter Island. What is the Moai and what is the Easter Island? First, this is the Easter Island. Here it is. You'll find it where? Here, this is the Easter Island. You'll find it in the Pacific Ocean. This is Australia. You know where is Australia? Australia at you'll find it at the southeast of the word. The last point in the word, I mean. Easter Island is after this. Okay, it's in the South Pacific Ocean. Okay, what is the Moai? Those are the Moai. Here they are. Those statues are found in this island. Can you look how does it look like? Only a face and the chest, right? And the faces have something different about their structure. Only the face and the chest, no legs, as you can see. Those are the Moai statues. This essay is talking about those statues and the secrets behind them. Okay. Let's go to the text again. I don't know if you have seen these statues before or not. Have you seen them before?
Yes.
Where did you
In
sleep or
real
what?
life, of course, no.
You haven't seen it before in any photo?
Yeah, in photo, yes.
Yes, okay. Well, yes, of course, you haven't gone. No one went there before. But I mean, at least you have seen in like photos. But let's read first I need someone to read the first paragraph, which ends in the word there. Read it, please, from your book or from my screen, whatever you want. Who's ready?
Me.
Okay, go on.
It's from the beginning of Easter Island.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
tiny?
Yes.
Okay. Easter Island is a tiny island. It's far out in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, 2,200 miles off the coast. The closest country is Chile, in South America. The nearest island where people lived is called Pitcairn, and that's about 1,300 miles away, and only about 60 people live so there. Live so. Wait,
Let's
60
see.
people live.
Remember that this the first edition or the score 1, it has a lot of mistakes, so that's why we are going to discover them.
Okay, 60 people live so there most of the time. Easter Island is much bigger than Pitcairn, and lots more people live there now. About 5,000 to 6,000, although in the past there were times when only about 111 people lived there.
Thank you very much. Now I need you, all of you, please concentrate. This is the introduction. Yes, did you understand what the essay is going to talk about? Guys, wake up, please.
About the island,
Okay,
island.
this text is going to talk about what?
The tiny island.
The tiny island? Yes. Where did you get that he's going to tell you about this? He gave you all the information in the introduction. He gave you a lot of details in the introduction, shouldn't be mentioned here. He spoke about the island and the number of people living there
The miles.
Okay, fine, but we shouldn't do this in the introduction. The introduction shouldn't include all these information and details. The introduction should give you
Because
also.
this is the wrong one.
Yeah, that's right. So, number one, it doesn't have here the thesis statement. Yes, what are you going to talk about? He gave me the title said the Moai, the giant statue of Easter Island. Did he mention anything about the statues here?
No.
Only Noor is attending the session or what? Is only Noor here in the session?
No.
Should I consider you all of you absentee today or so what? Hello? No, 9. And not because
Yes,
you
yeah,
made.
miss.
Yes, where are you?
Yes, Miss.
Yes.
Okay, yes, yeah, miss. Yes, yeah, miss. Where are you then? I'm asking you here about the introduction here. The introduction. Did he mention anything about the statues? The statue that they have shown? No, he didn't. He just gave you information about the island, although the name or the title of the essay is the giant statue of the Easter. So we don't have here a thesis statement or a topic to say that, to know what this essay is going to talk about. Number 2, we have a lot of grammar mistakes here. We have a lot of punctuation mistakes. Did you find one of them? Just give me one of them. One punctuation mistake. One punctuation mistake.
The closest country is Chile in South America. He put comma in South America.
He put comma? No, he just gave you an extra information. In South America, and especially it's a preposition phrase. South America itself. South America, can you see it? This is a fatal mistake in punctuation. It should be capital. The S should be capital and the America should be capital too. And when you should the Pacific Ocean here at the first line, Pacific Ocean, this is a name. It should be capitalized too. Okay, we have also in the structure when he said the only 60 people live. So there, this is the spelling mistake. There most of the time. What is this? There's something wrong here in the structure and in the spelling too. So that's what the first paragraph in the introduction. So we have a lot of mistakes. We don't have a thesis statement. So this means that we don't have a writing at all. Let's cross the score 2 and let's go to the fourth edition. Where you find it? You find it R16. R16. Can someone read, please? The first paragraph. Can someone read? Muhammad Sabri, do you want to read?
Yes, yes.
Yes, okay, read, Muhammad.
Easter Island, 2,200 miles off the coast of South America, is the most remote inhabited island on the planet. Few have visited this peak in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean, but we all recognize that the colossal.
Colossal, it means the word colossal. Colossal means extremely or large. The colossal statue, the large or the extreme large statues.
The colossal statues that bring this tiny island its fame. The head and torso carvings known as moai.
Yes, do you know what the meaning of torso? Torso, it means the trunk. Do you know what is the trunk? This part from your neck to your leg. We call this the torso. So that's why I told you it has a head and a chest only.
Yet even after years of research by scientists, many questions about the moai remain unanswered.
Remain, yes, unanswered. Thank you very much. Now, what is the difference between the first introduction and the second introduction? I mean, in the first form and in the fourth form that we have just read now.
You must say give a lot of informations about Easter Island itself.
The details was in the first paragraph. In
About
the first
all the
essay,
islands.
it was about the island, and he doesn't give me any information about the Moai. This is number one. Here in the second one, did he talk about the island?
He talked about Easter Island.
Yes, he gave me just brief information, and then he started to move to the Moai, those statues. He said that those Moai are the main thing that give this fame or make this island famous. Those shape that I have just let you see it. Where did this one? Yes, he said that it's a head torso because it has only head and torso only. Those unique shapes of the statues, that the only thing that gave this island the famous. And he said where the thesis statement, where the topic that of the essay. He said even after years of research by scientists, many questions about the Moai remain unanswered. What does this mean? This means that what he's going to talk about in this essay.
Can you say again,
Again, yes.
The things that are famous.
Yeah, he is
The
going.
island?
He said that there are a lot of research has been done about those statues, but it's
مس
still.
ولاء
Yes.
مس ولاء بصي
Yeah.
هقطعك ثواني. بصي انا بشكرهم كلهم على اللي هم عملوه، الحاجات اللي هم بعتوها لك بجد هم عاجبيني السنه دي جدا. جريد 9 احمد شوقي وبرايا وحسن والبنات بجد عملوا شغل جامد جدا.
Yes, I
قول لهم
know.
شكرا على المجهود ده.
Yes, I thank them, Miss. Yes, I told them at the beginning. Yes.
اوكي ماشي.
Thank you. So he said that a lot of after years of research, the scientists were making research about those statues, but there were a lot of questions unanswered. So he is going to talk about those questions that the researchers were searching about them, and they didn't find an answer for them. Maybe he will not answer the question. He will not answer the question, but he will give you those questions that have been aroused around those statues. So this is the thesis statement, and it was clearly stated and engaged to the topic of the main point of the essay itself. Type. Let's go back again to the first one, which is in R12. And let's go to the second paragraph. Yes, Omar Ashraf, can you read the second paragraph? Omar Ashraf. Omar, you are unmuted, by the way. I can hear you. Okay, no Omar then. Fine. Okay. Ahmed Shawqi.
Yes, miss.
Yes, read the second paragraph, please.
Scientists now agree that it was
لا
Polynesian.
wait. The second in the score 1 or 12. Are
What?
you reading from your book?
Yes.
Okay, no, go to the first edition, the first essay. It was score 1. You find it on R13.
Oh, Bijot.
R13.
Bijot.
R13.
R13. Okay. Okay.
The second paragraph.
Even if you don't really know what it is, you have probably seen pictures of other of
Easter.
the Easter and island statues. You would recognize one if you saw it, with big heads and no smiles. There are lots of them on the island, almost 900 of them, but some were never finished. They are called Moai.
Why? Mm-hmm.
They are all different sizes. All the sizes together average out to about 13 feet tall and 14 tons of heavy.
Thank you. yes, maybe he is giving information and it can support his idea, which is not mentioned in the first paragraph actually. But we have here a lot of errors in grammar. He has interrupted the sentence with useless period or full stop, like when he said almost 900 of them. Yes, what does this mean? This is not a sentence to start with a capital letter and end with a full stop. This is not a complete sentence. So even if the information is correct, but we have a problem with the grammar errors and the spelling, the capitalizing only. He mentioned a lot of names without capitalizing them, without give us the capital letter. So here we have here this part is not fluent, is not effective in the essay. Let's jump to the conclusion of the essay. So please, someone read it. The conclusion. We are still in R13, the first score. I mean the first edition or version of the text. Someone read the conclusion, please. Conclusion. Iman Dawood. Ahmed Sameh. Raneem Hatem.
Yes.
Yes, read the conclusion, please. We are still in the first version of the essay.
Over the years, many of the statues were tripped over and broken. Statues. But some years ago, scientists began to fix some of them and send them up again. They look more better like that. The ones that have been fixed up are probably the ones you remember seeing in photographs.
Okay, now, do you feel that the conclusion now is summing up the topic itself that he was speaking about? Now we are speaking about the statues and the questions that are not answered. Do you feel that this introduction, this conclusion is summing up the whole text or the whole topic? Rephrasing or the same idea but in a different way?
No.
No, at all. He said yes. He's talk about the he had as if he has opened a new idea again. That the scientists began to fix some of them, and that some of them have been fixed. Yes, what is this? We are speaking about the questions that the researchers are looking for, and they didn't find an answer for it. So he should restate this sentence again and saying in a different way to conclude his text. But now he has opened a new thing. Let's go to the fourth edition or the fourth version in R16. And we want to read the second paragraph and the conclusion. Ritaj, are you here? Ritaj?
Yes.
Yes, read the second
Miss,
paragraph.
I want to read.
Okay, Goma, you read the conclusion. Read the second paragraph, please.
The one that starts with scientists or?
Scientists now agree. In the fourth, score 4, R16 in your book.
Okay. Scientists now agreed that it was
Polynesians.
how to pronounce?
Polynesians.
Not South Americans, who settled Easter Island, also known as Rapa Nui. Polynesians were expert sailors and navigators known to have traveled huge distance across the Pacific Ocean. Even so, there is a little agreement about when the settlers arrived. Some say AD 300, while others suggest as late as between AD 900 and 1200.
So let's stop here for a while. Now he starts to support his idea with the information, real facts, information about the island itself, and when this thing started. But at the end, the last sentence that Ritash said, she said what? There is little agreement about when the settlers arrived. Some say and others suggest. So we don't have a firm or a fixed information. This is part of the thesis. it support the thesis when he said that some questions remain unanswered, so no one knows exactly when they settled. Muhammad Goma, go to the conclusion. Which start by the why of Easter Island. Muhammad Goma.
Okay, the Moai of Easter Island are one of humanity is most away inspiring
cultural,
inspiring culture and artistic part of Rapa now was discounted as the World Heritage
Designated. Wait, Muhammad, give yourself a chance and let's say the word correctly. Designated as
heritage.
Heritage site.
Heritage site in 1995. To recognize.
Say it.
Recognize.
No, recognize. Yes, recognize and
protect those extraordinary creation. Thanks of scientists study, we know much more about the Maya than we ever did in the past. But some questions remain unanswered. Remain unanswered. Some mysterious. Mysterious. Unsolved. Don't bother asking the Maya. Their lips are sealed.
Thank you. Yes, bother. So again, here in the conclusion, what's your review about it? The conclusion. Did he open start a new topic or a new idea to talk about? Yes, Yassine. Are you following us from the beginning? Yassine Amr.
I just joined because my Wi-Fi was down.
So you just joined. Okay. What about Hannah? We am. Okay. In the conclusion here, he restated what he has mentioned in the introduction, that some questions remain unanswered, some mysteries unsolved. He just adds something like a light sentence when he said, "Don't bother asking them why." It means that don't bother yourself or don't annoy yourself by asking them why the statue itself. Their lips are sealed. Do you know what the meaning of sealed? It's just closed. Firmly closed. So this is the best or the model for writing an informative text. This is not the end. We are going to tomorrow. We are going to continue talking about the informative text and how to write an element. I'm going to distribute you into groups again to start making a plan for the informative text you are going to write this quarter. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah, you can go. Bye-bye. And even no one will say goodbye. What is this? What kind of dealing with me are you doing? Yes, that's just because you have made a